I'm in Georgia Pinhoti section 25 on the backside of Doug Mountain. Just over that ridge there is Dalton and I-75. It's nice that once you're on this side of the ridge, you can't hear the traffic very much. But I'm enjoying my last couple of miles in the forest. Some nice old growth like this guy. Aho. Before I go back into civilization and have to remember to act right and oh my God, take a shower. I am a sticky, hot, wet mess right now. Section 25 has been pretty. There was a fire earlier, so I couldn't see much. I'm not sure what was on fire. It smelled kind of like plastic and not like forest. I've only seen a few people today on trail. A couple mountain bikers, a couple of section hikers, and then a guy coming out to meet the section hikers. Yesterday I got to meet the president of the Georgia Pinhoti Trail Association, Richard Moon. He hooked me up with a blaze. That's rad. So I'm super stoked for that. To figure out some way to strap it to my pack while I finish off this trail, which after I get to Dalton, there's like almost 30 miles of road walk. So since I'm getting into Dalton a day early, I've been pulling over at least 20-mile days, over 20-mile days the last 4 days or so. So I'm getting to Dalton early, which is okay because I'm running out of some stuff that I need. And but I'm going to take that extra day that I wasn't planning to have here and try and knock out some of the 30 or so, almost 30 miles of road walk out of Dalton, because there's really no place to stay once I leave here until I get back into the forest. But anyway, this is what I get to look at and enjoy for another couple of miles before I have to go act right and be civilized. Boo! So right after I finished that last video, section 25 of the Georgia Pinhoti, almost to Dalton, I came around a corner and saw, look, oh my goodness. I saw some giant rocks that invited me along with this old beautiful tree to sit on them and have a little break before I have to go act right. So this is the view, the backside of Duggar. I will spend the next few minutes lolling about, enjoying. This is the Georgia Pinhoti, section 25. It's pretty beautiful up here. You should come check it out. I'm in section 27 of the Georgia Pinhoti. It's been on the road all day. As you can see, there's no shoulder really. And it's been on busy streets pretty much the entire day. So I'm either walking the paint when I can because it's faster, or I'm walking on this extremely sloped ground when there's traffic, which is most of the time. It's been an incredibly stressful day. I've got about 18 and a half miles. It's about 3 miles more to Ramhurst, and then another 2.6 miles until I get back into the forest. Really, the best thing I can say about this is that I don't have to carry my pack because Rick Moon, the president of the Georgia Pinhoti Trail Association, Slack packed it for me. I just have to go pick it up at the Dennis Mill cabin. So I'm extremely grateful to the trail community for helping me with this, because I can't imagine how much this would suck. It's been raining most of the day. It would be so much worse if I was carrying my pack because it's loaded with all the food I need to get me to Springer Mountain. So about a week's worth of food. My pack is really heavy right now, and all I'm carrying is the $1 umbrella I had to buy and a little baggie of snacks and water. So at least I'm not carrying a ton of weight. But other than that, there are some pretty parts of the walk, but it's still definitely a brutal day. I don't recommend this part if you're just wanting to see the beautiful Georgia forest parts of the Georgia Pinhoti. You should probably just skip this part. This is only for crazy people like myself who are trying to thru-hike the whole thing. I'm in section 28 of the Georgia Pinhoti. The very first part is still road walking, but I can see mountains, which is a good sign. The skies are a little threatening. It's supposed to be raining most of tomorrow, and then gusting winds and freezing temperatures on Sunday. Yay! And that's down here in the valley, so I can only imagine what that's going to look like up there. But on the plus side, I am almost done with this hellacious road walk. I think I've probably got recorded over 23 miles. I'm still a couple, 3 miles away from the trailhead. And I've got to pick up my pack. I just got the last stuff I needed for this last stretch to get me from the Dennis Mill trailhead to Springer Mountain. So about a week's worth of stuff at some of the convenience stores in Ramhurst. There's a Dollar General there, and a Sunoco with roaster chicken and some hot fast food, and a Marathon and another convenience store gas station at the intersection of US 76 and US 411. Anyway, it's finally nice to be on a quiet road, a little less stressful. It's starting to rain again. So I guess I'll stop this video and put the phone away. Yay, hiking! So I am just off of section 28 in the Georgia Pinhoti, and after yesterday's grueling 25-mile road walk, I made it to pick up my pack at the Dennis Mill cabins, where it had been left for me by the president of the Georgia Pinhoti Trail Association, which I appreciate so much. And so I got to come in and explore a little bit around Dennis Mill cabin, which is this amazing space. It has this creek flowing through it, and look at this! It has a giant rock waterfall with a cave next to it that people can actually, I guess you can go up and camp under there, because she said it stays dry all the time. So this creek running around the property is around 70 acres. It backs up to the Chattahoochee National Forest, which I'm going to be climbing back into here shortly. But in the meantime, I just want to show you where I got to stay last night. So we got so busy talking, it got dark, so I couldn't hike out. The Dennis Mill cabins, there are 2 cabins here on site that are available for rental on a nightly basis, and they also have a large property where they said that people coming through are welcome to pitch a tent near the creek. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But this gorgeous cabin here has 3 bedrooms. Obviously I only needed 1, but it happened to be vacant last night, so they just sort of let me flop in here so nicely. But it's just beautiful in here, and you have this is the falls cabin, because as you can see from the living room here, you have a view of the waterfall that I just showed you, and the creek runs around this cabin like 180 degrees. It's fabulous. I'll show you the inside in a second. So this is the enclosed porch of the falls cabin with amazing views out to the creek. It's got table and chairs, swinging bench, plenty of places to sit and hang out. There's a grill out on the porch and the patio to be used if you are so inclined. And look at this awesome space that they have available for rent. And it feels completely secluded. It's less than a quarter mile from the Dennis Mill Trailhead of the Pinhoti. So you can be up hiking, just walking from here within 10 minutes in the sitting area with the views, tons of picture windows. So you can enjoy the views of the forest and the falls and the creek, and the wildflowers are starting to go crazy. Angie, the owner here, gave me a wildflower tour earlier, which was fantastic since I don't know that much about the flora of the southeast. So she helped me out a lot in identifying some of the wildflowers that I've been seeing on trail. But I love this old gas stove. It actually works. I saw directions for it. And again, there's 3 bedrooms in this cabin, and it's available for rentals. This would be an amazing place to come and chill out and decompress and just enjoy some time in nature, but with all of the comforts and amenities of being in an actual home and not in a tent, which is sometimes a beautiful, beautiful thing, as it was for me last night. Look at that view. Just gorgeous here.